day to viewers, the Colonel speaking to you live from the Preceptory for British Imperial YouTube Broadcasting. And what exciting machine have we got for you today? Well, last year was a fairly busy one at the Ministry. It's fairly busy at the moment, but anyway, I'm not there. And I was offered several, we can't even call them collections, groups of machines, accumulations of machines, sort of thing 20, 30 years ago. Collectors, in inverted commas, would have got together. They're not collections, they're just sort of groups of machines that these people found and just kept. And basically you turn them down nowadays because it's not economically viable to actually do anything with them. The machines are poor quality, run-of-the-mill, or fairly, basic HMV stuff, not like the model there. But in one of these collections I was offered toward the end of last year, there were 7 colonial machines, one of which had been very, very poorly restored. The other 6 were okay, and this is one of them. It's a Model 113 Transportable. There we go, fabulous condition. It's been in a smoker's house, unfortunately. I haven't got all the grimy, horrible nicotine off yet, so it's got a bit of a, it looks very shiny, but it's actually got quite a dull sheen compared to, the motorboard is sort of mirror finish. And this is one of them. I own, I think, 5 of these now. 113s, yeah, nickel plated interior. It's the earlier version, although I think that's a 5B sound box. Yeah, so I've got 113As as well, which are chrome plated. Identical, of course, to his Master's Voice Model 130. It's got a slight bit of corrosion on the lock here, but nothing terribly serious to worry about. And unfortunately, the nicotine has got in on the grill, so it's not as golden as it was. I'm not sure what I can do about that, if anything at all. However, I thought I'd play you a record, and here is the record that was actually on it. I did get a few records from this collection, but the machines were okay. There were a couple Model 101s. What else was there? Golly, can't remember now. They all end up being stacked up. A couple of Model this one, 2 101s, a Decker, style number 4, that was amongst them, and a couple of other colonial machines. They weren't HMV though, they were something. Anyway, doesn't matter now. We'll play his Master's Voice B4497. It's not a dum-dum pressing, sadly. Florecita, Cancion, sung by Alfonso Ortiz Tirado. I've not had a record by him before, I'm sure. Anyway, always make sure it's wound up. I keep forgetting to wind these things up. Double spring motor, of course, in here. Lovely condition. Here we go. Because these have got a wonderful tone to them.
Una tarde de verano fuimos a cortar las flores, juntos de la mano, soñando en nuestros amores. Yo quería formarle un ramo con las flores más bonitas. Ya tenía en sus manos una sola margarita. Margarita, Florecita, si acaso te deshoja para saber de mí, si acaso te pregunta si es que la quiero mucho, Margarita, que sí, y si puedes, en cada una de tus hojas, temblando de embeleso, dame un beso, por favor, Margarita, inocente florecita, que moriste en sus manos. temblando de embeleso, dame un beso, por favor. Margarita, inocente florecita, que moriste en sus manos, por mi amor.
Well, that was delightful, wasn't it, viewers? Ah, and the auto brake worked. That's always a delight. Margarita, I think that means pearl, doesn't it, in Spanish or something like that. Well, there we are. What a super machine. Very pleased with that. I'll have to get all the other 4 of these I own and keep the best. Can't keep keeping everything. It's not been my motto in the past, I agree, viewers, but at least I'm keeping better things than the collectors whose collections I saw at the end of last year. They were woeful. I turned 2 of them down immediately. They were just complete rubbish. Plywood sided cabinet machines that no one in their right mind would have. They're unsaleable and had no parts you could nick off them to actually sort of use on other machines. Certainly nothing as interesting as a Meltrope soundbox, let's put it that way. But that was rather nice. In fact, I should play a bit of that record with the lid shut so you can see the or hear the difference. Let's try that.
Una tarde de verano fuimos a cortar las flores, juntos de la mano, soñando en nuestros amores. Yo quería formarle un ramo con las flores más bonitas. Ella tenía en sus manos una sola margarita. Margarita, florecita, ¿y acaso tienes ojos para saber de mí? Si acaso te pregunta si es que la quiero mucho, Margarita, dile que sí.
There we are.
Si puede.
What a super recording and a wonderful, wonderful machine. There's the handle on the side, that's why it's called a transportable. So there we are. In fact, I do remember now why I brought this one in the house. It came with its travelling case, which is a leather and very tough fabric and probably something else. A bit like it's a travelling case. Anyway, it's not like the usual ones. It was quite. I should have brought it in actually, but I left it in the main house and forgot all about it until just a moment ago. Anyway, we'll do that in another video. But hope you enjoyed that. Thank you and goodbye.